Hello, sports lovers. Welcome to Sports TV. This is your boy, yours truly, Matt. Today, we are going to talk about the much-awaited rematch between Liam Smith and Chris Eubank Jr. Will it be repeat or revenge? I think it would be an emphatic repeat. But this time, the fight will travel longer rounds. I think the fight would go about 10 rounds before Liam Smith stops Chris Eubank Jr. But before I give you my breakdown, please remember to subscribe, press the like button. Let me know who you think would win this particular fight in the comment section and share so others can enjoy. Thank you. Now, the first fight ended in 4 rounds where Chris Eubank Jr. was stopped. He looked dazed when he stood up and the referee came to his aid, and I think that is the best decision. The weigh-ins are done, both men looking good in shape. I think Chris Eubank Jr. looks a little bit drained, but I think he would be in good shape for the fight. This time around, I think Liam Smith would be more confident in the fight and he would be a more pressure fighter, in which Chris Eubank Jr. is not used to, because Chris Eubank Jr. anytime he steps up in opponents, that is when he goes to an opponent who is at the same level or a little bit better than him, he ends up crumbling, like George Groves did to him, and like Billy Joe Sanders, where they were at the same level as at the time the fight happened. But I think George Groves was a step ahead of Chris Eubank Jr. He was bigger and he understood more boxing, and his skill was more polished than Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. has a decent skill, has a decent leg movement, but his arrogance is just too much. His arrogance does not correspond with his talent. I remember his father saying that Chris Eubank Jr. is the best thing to happen in boxing, and this guy was better than Floyd Money Mayweather and was much concerned for people when they are fighting his boxers. Referees should keep their eye on them. But Chris Eubank Jr., apart from Blackwell, could not do damage to any boxer. Chris Eubank Jr. is that kind of boxer who has flattered to deceive. He has not lived up to expectation. And I think though he is brave for stepping in the ring, his talent is not up par with any world level boxer. Whilst Liam Smith has also been in the ring with high-class boxers and have lost like Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is the current super middleweight undisputed champion. Then Javier Munguia, who was the WBO champion at the junior middleweight division. Now, Liam Smith has also crumbled when he stepped up in opposition, but he has held his own for some time. He has gone ahead to win British title, world title. He is a former world title contender, and he is a best all-round fighter than Chris Eubank Jr. In my humble opinion. He is fundamentally sound. Chris Eubank Jr. for some time now has been trying to copy the Roy Jones style, so he's having a clash in personality in the ring, and now to getting rid of Roy Jones and going for Bomac, I don't think would do him any favor. Bomac has been able to transform and guide the career of Terence Buck Crawford, but Bomac was the same person that was in the corner when Shakur Stevenson disciplined Jamel Harris. So coaches don't deliver results, coaches deliver tactics, but it is up to the fighter to go in there and deliver the results. With the lifestyle of Chris Eubank Jr., I don't think he would be able to deliver the results. He is not good enough. His experience at the top level is not big enough. I think that the biggest win in terms of top level opponents on Chris Eubank Jr. would be James DeGill, and James DeGill, we all know, as at that time was a shadow of the gold winning Olympic medalist. So that is it. I think Chris Eubank Jr. would get stopped. His jab would be there, his uppercut would be there, but they would not be enough when Liam Smith keeps piling the pressure round after round, because I don't see Chris Eubank Jr. being in a healthy shape. I think he should be moving to the super middleweight division by now. He has stayed too long around the middleweight division. He has been fluctuating. He has fought even at the super middleweight division. That was when he fought George Groves. So I think he should have been more comfortable at that weight. He is athletic, but I don't think that he is good enough to be in the ring with Liam Smith. That is it. And I think this fight is a total revenge. Round 10 knockout for Liam Smith.